Hi. Yes, I am sat here in an hoodie doing readings today. I haven't got the hood up though. Like it could be worse. Like this could be today's view. So yeah. Hello everyone. Just realised it's a bit better. It's a bit of a better angle. How is everyone today? Where is my comments? Make sure I can see you. It's early for a live stream, hence we're still kind of in an hoodie. When there's no kind of about it, hence we are indeed still in an hoodie. Yeah, I thought I would just call in earlier today, see everyone, and see how everyone is. We are past solstice. I can't believe we've just gone past solstice. Like it doesn't feel like it should be that late on in the year at this point. Like it feels like we should. It feels like the year's just started, and yet already here we are with solstice in the rearview mirror. It's gone grey again. I promise, Scotland is sunny sometimes. Not today. It's warm. It's just not sunny. It's like the weather in Scotland constantly exists in that place where in everywhere else in England you'd be looking out the window going, "Oh, we're going to have a thunderstorm. It's very grey. It's very warm." But it just stays there. It's just what it is. So yeah, we do occasionally get sun. It's just not out at the moment. Yes. So, how is everyone? I hope everyone's having a good morning. As you can see from the caption, I am going to do some tarot, but I'm also just going to sit and drink tea. Catch up with everyone. I did say these streams are going to become a little bit more frequent an event, and they will. But yeah, I thought I'd jump on. I would pull us some zodiac tarot cards. See what everyone's up to. Be generally available for readings. The links are on the bottom of the screen. If you would like a reading, you can find them there. And yeah, so if you would like a reading, leave a comment, and if there's time, there probably is, I will grab it from the comments. Or if you go onto one of the websites at the bottom of the screen, there is a Hipsy one for if you would like a reading right now, and there is the normal Psychic Realm website for if you would like to order one from somewhere else. I'm in many places. I exist in many planes on the internet, where you can find me. We're reading once again with the Transient Light Tarot. I'm not going to tip them because I've already got. This is how my cards live when between readings. But oh, look, that's helpful. There we go. These are quite a new deck to me. Most of you who have had readings from me anytime in the past 4 years will have seen me reading with a Rider-Waite deck, which happens fairly regularly. I usually have a Rider-Waite deck kicking about. More often than not, if I'm reading online, I was reading with the Ink and Intuition Tattoo Tarot deck. I have retired those now. They may occasionally make an appearance, but they just start to feel a little bit tired. I for those who are not new here, you will know I in my professional life, I complete somewhere between 100 and 150 readings a week. So yeah, it's a lot. Do I? At one point I don't think I do that many readings now. How many readings do I do? No, I probably do between 75 and 100 readings a week. Yeah. There was one point I was doing huge amounts, but I hit 40 this year, and I was like, I'm just gonna chill a little bit. I'm just gonna maybe dial back on that much work. So yes, it has become a little bit more chill, but I'm still around most days. If you ever wake up and feel you need a tarot reading, I tend to be around Monday to Friday. We are undecided what we're going to do when I go off on my journeys, because for the last several years of building this business, the longest I've been away has been 5 days. And yeah, I'm taking some bigger time off. Not right away. October, I'm taking a couple of weeks. January, I'm taking a few weeks. I will probably still have a phone and a travel deck with me. Probably still will be available now and again. If I'm not going live, I might go live. We've got some sea days. Can I go live from a cruise ship? You must be able to go live from a cruise ship. We'll find out. But for pre-recorded readings, then yes, I'll now and again I'll pop up. But you can go live from cruise ships. I remember, because I'm it like I've not traveled that much. Like, I didn't get my first passport till 2019. So I haven't done much traveling at all. And we're going on a cruise as a family. And then I'm going on another one in January with my partner. And I was like, I listened to this podcast called It Sounds Like a Cult, right? And they did a whole thing on cruises, because they were like, it's its whole little kind of like eco sphere. It's its whole little like social environment. And I was like, eh. So I was like, I'm going to investigate. So of course I did what everybody does when they need to learn about something these days, directly to YouTube. And I'm like, and some of the cruise YouTubers live stream. So I assume it's possible. Yeah. The internet is mentioned a lot, actually. But they all, apparently most of them have that Skynet, Skylink, whatever it's called. The reason why now, instead of just seeing stars, we have lines of satellites in the sky. That enables, yeah. Which I kind of want to complain about, but at the same time, really like having internet everywhere on the planet. Like, when everyone was like joking about the apocalypse and stuff, during COVID, I was like, I'll be fine in the apocalypse. I can, I used to, I've done a lot of camping. I've done a lot of outdoorsy stuff. We have a lot of survival equipment still. I would be fine until the internet went down. Like, I would go mad. Just want a remote cabin in the middle of the woods, but with a really fast broadband connection. That's all anyone wants. Anyway, I'm going off track. We are here to do some tarot reading. I have run out of tea, so, which is obviously an essential component towards doing anything. So yeah, I need to go and make some more tea. But yes, if you would like reading, jump on one of the addresses that are scrolling down here. It is the Hipsy one that you want if you would like a reading right now. We are going to do some Zodiac Tarot. I need some more tea though, so I'm going to put a little pre-recorded message on here while I go and desperately retrieve more caffeine to start the day. It's weird. I'm kind of like I'm a morning person up until 9 a.m. Like, occasionally, more than occasionally, I'll get up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I'll be finished by midday, and it feels great. But I can't do it if I wake up at like 8. It still takes me 2 hours to wake up. It's a very bizarre sleep cycle that I've managed to fall into. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some more tea. I'll be back in a minute. Be fine. Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about Tea Time Bookshop. They provide probably the best value book subscription boxes available that I've found. They're based in the UK. I pay just under £10 a month to have a pre-loved mystery book sent to me every month. It comes in a really cool little eco-friendly parcel every month. They plant a tree for every subscription. They send hot chocolate and biscuits and cute little bookmarks. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. And yeah, it's just all around a really good subscription service. If you would like to check them out, you can do so via visiting teatime.lilyoak.uk. You will also get a little discount for doing that. Or you can Google them and find Tea Time Bookshop, and if you enter Lily Oak, all in capitals, all one word, into the discount box when you get to checkout, you will also get a little discount. So yeah, go and check them out. Thoroughly recommend them. My favorite thing to get in the post every month. Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about Tea Time Bookshop. They provide probably the best value book subscription boxes available that I've found. They're based in the UK. I pay just under £10 a month to have a pre-loved mystery book sent to me every month. It comes in a really cool little eco-friendly parcel every month. They plant a tree for every subscription. They send hot chocolate and biscuits and cute little bookmarks. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. And yeah, it's just all around a really good subscription service. If you would like to check them out, you can do so via visiting teatime.lilyoak.uk. You will also get a little discount for doing that. Or you can Google them and find Tea Time Bookshop, and if you enter Lily Oak, all in capitals, all one word, into the discount box when you get to checkout, you will also get a little discount. So yeah, go and check them out. Thoroughly recommend them. My favorite thing to get in the post every month. Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about Tea Time Bookshop. They provide probably the best value book subscription boxes available that I've found. They're based in the UK. I pay just under £10 a month to have a pre-loved mystery book sent to me every month. It comes in a really cool little eco-friendly parcel every month. They plant a tree for every subscription. They send hot chocolate and biscuits and cute little bookmarks. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. And yeah, it's just all around a really good subscription service. If you would like to check them out, you can do so via visiting teatime.lilyoak.uk. You will also get a little discount for doing that. Or you can Google them and find Tea Time Bookshop, and if you enter Lily Oak, all in capitals, all one word, into the discount box when you get to checkout, you will also get a little discount. So yeah, go and check them out. Thoroughly recommend them. My favorite thing to get in the post every month. I'm back. I have more tea. All is well with the world. I keep thinking today's Friday as well, which is odd. I think it's because I was talking to my partner yesterday. We worked out today is 1 year exactly since I moved up to Scotland. It doesn't feel like a year. It feels like I'm still kind of telling people, oh, I've just moved up, and it's not. It's been a whole year. And we survived. We didn't kill each other. That was, that was kind of the running joke. It was like, you know what, we'll try living together. If we make it to a year, we might consider getting married. We considered the whole marriage thing a little earlier than that. I think we got to 6 months and it was like, yeah, this is fine. This is gonna work. We've got this. This is all good. So yeah. But yeah, it's been a year today since I drove up, and yeah, a whole year. It's been good. The house still isn't finished being decorated, but the garden's looking good. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about me as a person, that the garden is a vastly more organized state than the house, then I don't know what does. That's pretty much me. Okay, let's take a look at some of the some of these, some zodiac. Let me get my cards. I do love this deck. Okay, Aries. Okay, well, we're having one of those days, are we, Aries? Aries cards. Aries, 10 of coins reversed. Look, now is not really the time to be focusing on long-term projects. Don't worry about where you're going to be 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line. It's always nice to plan ahead. It's always nice to have a goal and know where we're going. But occasionally you can get a little bit too distracted by the long-term goal. You miss all of the little steps. You miss all of the fun and the joy from the little wins along the way. So yeah, this is just the big message going out to Aries right now. Yeah. Enjoy the little moments, focus on the little goals. Don't get too caught up worrying about the bigger, longer term ones. So, Taurus. How is what? Taurus. The Hermit. In positive alignment. Okay, so Taurus, my lovely bull friends. You are going to get the chance at solitude. Like, there are going to be times over the next few weeks where you have time to just be alone, and it is important to acknowledge it, because occasionally there is coming through this tendency to just kind of like dismiss it, just be like, oh, well, there's no one else to do anything with, I haven't got anybody around me, so I guess I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to keep going with work or do chores or, do essential things instead of actually just enjoying that time alone, doing something for yourself, taking the time and being a little bit creative with it, being like, well, that I'm not beholden to anyone else, so I can do whatever I want. What do I want to do? Try and approach it like that. And it seems like that would be a very good, beneficial thing for you right now. Gemini. We're cutting between everyone. Okay. Cut between. Some tarot readers have like set little rituals they do. Like, they will shuffle the cards a certain amount of times. They will cut them between each one. I literally go into this and it changes every day. Whatever happens. Okay. Gemini. The 6 of Cups. Or the 6 of Vessels, as it is in this deck. Look, there's going to be a little bit of an unexpected reward coming to you, is the energy that's coming through with this one. Not entirely unexpected. Like you've put some work in. There's something being going on that you've put energy into. You've put some work into. You've been looking at as something that you thought was going to work out and provide rewards and like satisfaction long term, but it looks like there's a little kind of bump along the way. It looks like there's a little kind of like, here's a reward midway through moment coming up, so enjoy it. You deserve it. It's good. Hi, Sai. Uncle Cosmic's on the chat. Hi, Uncle Cosmic. It has been way too long since I've been in a field. Way too long. But yes, so where were we? Gemini. Okay, let's have a look at Cancer. Cancer. Okay. 10 of Swords reversed. Don't panic. Okay. 10 of Swords reversed. Look, occasionally, this is all, there's a lot of energy about long-term plans not quite being the focus or going the right way at the moment. Full moon did just on a Cancer. Okay. Anyway, look, there's no getting away from the fact that when you work at something for a long time and something goes wrong, the longer you've worked on it, the harder it is. The more difficult it is to walk away from, the more difficult it is to be like, I think I'm gonna have to either double back and have a do-over, or it's time for me to put this down. And there's kind of what's called a sunk time fallacy, where people will hold on to things that aren't working for them longer because of the amount of time they've already spent on it. Like, well, but I've invested so much time, I've invested so much energy, I have to make it work. You don't have to make it work. That there's usually lessons you learn. Maybe the reward was the lesson we learned along the way. Anyway, I've spent too much time on the internet, but it's true. If something's not working, if it's not, regardless of how much time you've spent on it, regardless of how long it's been a part of your life, sometimes the best thing you can do is just be like, I'm just gonna put this down. I'm just gonna put it down. Like, I'm just gonna walk away. And that's difficult, and I talk as someone who has stepped away from companies, projects, endeavors they've invested like years of their life into. It's always hard, but usually the second you allow yourself to contemplate stepping away, if you kind of think about, well, what would it be like if I just didn't? What would it be like if I just didn't do this? If the first thing you feel is a big sense of relief, it's probably time. So yeah, Geminis, that's where we are. Not Geminis, sorry, Cancers. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just we're still quite close to the solstice. Yeah. So those are our first four. So Aries, you have your 10 of coins reversed. Taurus, you have your Hermit in positive alignment. Gemini, 6 of cups, or 6 of vessels as this is on the side. And Cancer, 10 of swords reversed. Now, yes, I am a little twirly in the head. I don't know if that's a statement that makes sense to anyone else, but when you're just kind of like, the little side quests and the little side thoughts kind of keep taking over. If you can hear thundering noise in the background, my cats are playing some kind of bizarre game of chase. I don't know what they're up to, but they're up to something. But yes, my head is a little twirly this morning. It could be because we're still quite close proximity to the solstice. It could be because this is the other reason for the oodie and tea day. Yeah, I got the worst migraine. I didn't realize they were migraines for a few years, right? I was like, oh, they're just bad headaches. And then I talked to a doctor about them. I kind of mentioned them to a doctor because when I was there for something else, I was like, oh, yeah, occasionally I get headaches. And how bad are they? And I was like, oh, well, it's, it like throbs and I can't see properly and I feel sick and I have to lie down for a few hours. They're like, migraines, that would be a migraine. I was like, cool. But no, I got one a couple of days ago, which like floored me for 2 days. So I'm back and awake and doing things today. I was kind of yesterday, but I started to lose energy very rapidly throughout the day. And my sleep cycle is all over the place. So that's kind of why the brain's a bit too early today. And we're doing readings on live stream with tea in oodies. Sometimes I think I'm actually a better reader when my energy's a bit like this, though. And I know a few people who say that when they're feeling a little bit fragile emotionally, their intuition starts to fire a lot more clearly, which makes sense. Because there's been a lot of people who work in this industry, do psychic development, do any kind of spirituality, kind of observe that a lot of people first realize they can do this in their teenage years when everything's an emotional crisis. Doesn't matter what's happening, it's an emotional crisis if you're a teenager. Yeah, so that not to downplay teenagers going through actual emotional crisis, but you know what I'm saying. The emotions are right there at the surface. And yeah, so it kind of makes sense that in adult life when emotions are a little bit there, we tune in a little bit clearer, a little bit more easily, a little bit faster. So where were we up to? Leos, the very best of star signs. If you can't tell, I am indeed a Leo. I very much I don't really do astrology, okay? Like it's not my thing. Like I'm a tarot reader, I do tea leaves, I do a lot of different things, but like astrology has never been like my forte. But I get told by pretty much everyone I work with who is, they're like, oh, they're like, well, what's your star sign? I'm like, oh, I'm a Leo sun. They're like, yeah, you can see that. And I'm like, can we? Okay. Anyway, yes, Leos, the very best of the signs. 9 of Wands reversed. Okay. Why is this? This is is this for me? Am I being told a message here? I mean, this one is technically, but yeah, 9 of Wands reversed. Again, things are shifting over time, and it's important to appreciate that. So, the message that's coming through this card, Leos, is just because you can't see your progress over the space of a day or a week, and Leos being the enthusiastically encouraging, it's a nice way of putting it, people that they are, especially with themselves, tend to be like, let's make everything happen. Let's make it happen now. Let's go. And it's as glorious as that is, not necessarily for everyone around us, but it's as good as that is. It does occasionally mean like just take a step back. Just look at the progress over the last month or the last year instead of the last week or the last day, because sometimes you do yourself and others a disservice. Like, you know, by not looking at it like that. So just a little bit of perspective, Leos. Okay, we can't change the world in a day. We can change it a little bit, and then it's important to also take a step back and appreciate exactly the work you've done there. Virgos. The 9 of Cups. This is good. Virgos. Over the next few weeks, there is a sense of completion, reward in a family and it doesn't need to be blood family, like social circle, like chosen family situation. There seems to be this point that you hit where it's like, this is good. We've achieved something here. This feels good. This feels like we should stop for a moment and celebrate it. Yeah. But yeah, unlike Leo, who kind of look at it and go, but we could have done more. And need to be told this. It does look like for you guys, you have this kind of moment of, yeah, look at what we've done, look at what we've achieved. This is good. Moment coming up with family, friends, in personal situations, which is nice. Although it is wedding season, so you know. That could be a thing. Libras. Libra. Okay. Knave of Wands reversed. Why is it Knave of Wands reversed. I was like putting a positive spin on them. Look, Libra, you're going to find it difficult to get other people on board with making changes. Like, you can see what changes you want to make in your life, but over the next couple of weeks, it just feels like a little bit of an uphill battle to get other people on board, to get them to agree, to get them to help, to get them to celebrate these changes you're putting in place. Now, although that's disappointing, what this card is essentially saying is, look, focus on the things that you can just quietly get on with, work away at, do without having to involve everybody else. Like, just for a couple of weeks, go slightly more self-focused with the changes that you want to make in your life, and focus on it that way, and it will feel a little less tiring, and you won't have others sapping your energy when it just seems to not be the right timing for them to really be fully involved. Scorpio. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. Now, having a Scorpio come through with the Queen of Cups reversed, look, it's time for some self-care. It's time to, and the emphasis here is on the self, because whether it's you not being healed enough to convey what you're going through with others, or whether you just happen to be in the company of people who aren't particularly supportive over the next couple of weeks, like taking a step back and just being, you know what, I'm just going to look after me. Like, I'm emotionally it's all a little close to the surface. I'm not in the best place to be looking after others right now. So yeah, Scorpio, it's next couple of weeks. We're really focusing on the self-care over the next couple of weeks, Scorpio. Okay. Sagittarius. The Six of Wands reversed. Perspective, Sagittarius. Before you, kind of opposite to what we had earlier, before you give up on something, walk away from something, it seems like that there's some energy around you at the moment which can lead you to getting a little frustrated a little easily. So putting things down, walking away from them for a while, and then coming back to them, whether it be in a situation with friends and family and taking a break from it, whether it be, you know, a problem you're working on in your career, but just being like, let's just put it there, leave it for a day, a few hours, whatever it is, and then come back to it is certainly going to be the better route for you than going, this isn't working, throw it in the bin. And it does look like there's a temptation to do that over the next few weeks. So just bear that in mind. Where were we up to? That was Sagittarius, wasn't it? This is what happens. Yes, Sagittarius. So Capricorn. I have a Capricorn baby. My biggest baby. You probably would not appreciate me calling him that. My eldest child. Capricorn. The Nine of Swords. Stuff getting done. Like, you are on a roll in terms of your energy. There seems to be a push of enthusiasm, of like, it just, you know, you have those days where you wake up and you're just like, I am on fire, like I am getting it done, I am making it happen. That energy seems to be around you for the next couple of weeks, Capricorn. So like, any big projects you've been putting off, anything that you've looked at and thought, oh, I just don't have the energy for this, I'm going to leave it. Now is the time. Like, now is the time. Tap into all of the stuff that's going on and run with it. Aquarius, my little baby. Again, would not appreciate me terming them that. Youngest child, Aquarius. Six of Swords. It blows my mind when I do these, and then we start to see patterns between the signs as it goes through them, through the different suits, because these are randomly selected cards. Aquarius, Six of Swords. Just take a moment to reflect. again seems to be a theme through a lot of these signs. But yeah, Six of Swords, like, you've come a long way. You've achieved a lot. Now kind of you're kind of like the step after where Capricorn was. You've done a lot. You've got a lot in place. It's now the time to be like, let's just have an assessment before we take any further action. And it's not so much a case of congratulating yourself, taking the time to enjoy it, although those are all good things to do. This is more a case of being like, we've been so busy moving forward, let's just get a clear idea of where everything sits now. Like, you know, and you see people like planning, like, like on Game of Thrones, where they've got all they've got the big map with all the things on it there, where they can see where everyone is and they can battle plan, kind of like that, but with whole life. Like look at where everything is, look how everything sits, look how the land lies, and take a moment to do that before continuing with this momentum that you seem to have. And last, but by absolutely no means least, we have Pisces. And we have the Knight of Wands. Pisces, you're about to kind of start playing Superman to everyone for the next couple of weeks. You are not so much focusing on yourself, but on others. And you, over the next couple of weeks, you seem to be the person that's helping move sofas upstairs, helping pack vans to get people to move house, helping proofread people's reports for work. You're just that person. You're entering a phase of being a helper body for the next few weeks. And it looks good. It's nice. It's not coming through as a negative. Sometimes we see this kind of come through as a negative, and it's like, oh, everybody's going to need your help. It's going to be draining. But in this case, it's like, it kind of picks you up. It kind of like, it gives you that little, I can help, I can do anything kind of energy, which is always nice to have. I like having that energy. It's good fun. So yes, those are your zodiac cards. What I would say is I've done a few of these now, and I'm trying to work out what the best time of day is to put these little live streams up, in terms of you guys being able to, you know, ask questions, get readings if you want to. You can book. I normally have my next live stream, the next time I'm going to do it, listed on Hipsy. This one got changed this week. Originally, this one was going to be going out yesterday, but with the whole migraine situation, we knocked it back a day. But I will be doing more of these. Like this is going to be a thing where you can, you know, you can come on and get readings, but you can pre-book them if you go onto the hipsy.com/lilyoak/event link. It hasn't got another one after this listed. It's going to be listed within the next kind of 20 minutes or so, because as soon as I close this stream, I'm going to be going on there to schedule the next one. You can request readings in advance, including the free ones, just get a little taster reading. So yeah, you can book those on there in advance, as well as longer readings that you can get, like a quick 3-card reading, which is like a 5 or 10 minute look at a particular question that is on your mind. It's a significantly more in depth than the 1-card pulls that we do for free, or you can get a slightly longer one, which is like a 10-15 minute reading, looking at kind of around 3. I think it says up to 3 on the listing, but like 2, 4 in that general area. More in-depth look at a question, which I know don't sound hugely long, but I've kind of only fairly recently become aware that I read fast. Like, I didn't realize, and I kind of should have, because a lot of people mention it in my reviews on all the sites I work with. They're like, she's so quick and to the point, and I'm like, is everybody not? But apparently I read fast. That's a sign of being better at reading or worse at reading. It's not. It doesn't work like that. But just as a point in of kind of how long my readings take. I am a quick reader. I'm quick to tune in, apparently. So that is something to. I'm just going to double check no one has sent me any little messages that I need to address before I jump offline. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Well, that has been your Zodiac Tarot for today. If again the next little live stream listing will be up on Hipsy very soon, within the next 20 minutes. If you would like to pre-book one, you can. But that has been the Zodiac Tarot. It's been a fun reading for you. And yeah, so I'm going to disappear. Florencia, you can have a reading. You can book one on any of the links you see currently scrolling across the screen. They are all available. There is the Hipsy/Leoc link is the one where it gives you the live readings right here and now. Or psychicrealm.co tells you everywhere I do a reading. If you would just like a quick one card pull, you can drop a comment in any of the comments on any of the wherever you're watching this, whether it's one of the Facebook pages, the YouTube. If you just drop it, kind of have a one card pull and let me know if there's something particular you want it pulled on. If it's love life, if it's what's happening with my boyfriend, if it's, am I going to get this new job? We can do quick one card pulls on that as well. But yeah. And of course, if you're watching this live stream and you're not following the channel or the page that you're watching it on and getting alerts, sign up for those, because this happens quite regularly. I go live quite a lot. YouTube tends to be the one that I'm always on. I tend to jump across different Facebook pages with the live streams, but YouTube you can always find me at, which is just Psychic Realm, my YouTube channel. But yeah, that you can do that and find it. So yes, I am going to disappear. You have listened to me prattle at you for several, well, not for several hours, for nearly an hour now. And yeah, if you would like to book a reading for next time, please see the links below, and I will chat to you then. That's been great, and I will see you soon.